10 points for Smooth.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And he slams it one-handed.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
The Bulls have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. And he can't hit the second. Clippers trail by 15, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Rodman goes in, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain to neutral.
That was embarrassing.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Bulls have had an off night from the stripe tonight. Free throw drive for Smith. So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. Here comes Paul. He's got 6. Bushler.
Oh, man, what a play. Now, that is just simply pure power, fellas. A nasty throwdown right there.
I'm telling you, Steve, this building is in awe.
Is he blessed with amazing athleticism or what?
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls up 19. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Jordan is out there with Howard. Then it's Michael Jordan. And there's Bryant. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's the closer, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Chicago with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him.
Got that one up quick. 11 points for LeBron. And here are the Bulls now. The lead is 15. Here's the closer, and he gets it to go.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Outside, Rodman. He tries for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The closer really making a difference here.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Love comes in for Jordan. Hardaway's checked in for James. And it's Bird in for Bryant. And the foul on the closer. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here's the break. Poked away, stolen by Bird. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
Hardaway Jr. At the line
And that
for
one
two.
misses. Harper, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he's good on the second. Chicago leading by 17. Pippen dishes to Kukoc. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They get it back. The feed now to Harper. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The offense looking much more crisp here. They're taking better care of the basketball.
Bulls making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. And Bird, here we go. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. That one on Kukoc. That one is off.
Your Clippers, Larry Bird. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's the closer. Money from the wing. The closer's got 48.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. From downtown. That's good. The closer's got 51.
For 3.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
And the foul on the closer. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, dealing with travel, one of the challenges you face as an NBA player. It's amazing just how much easier it's gotten, Clark. I know you and I both played in an era early on where there was commercial travel. Now everybody charters and flies out immediately after a game. You've got leg room, you've got catered meals, so you get more sleep, you get more rest. I think it's had a huge impact on the way NBA teams do business and just the quality of play in general.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Bird against Kerr. Fires for three. Larry Bird again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Clark, those charter flights for NBA players are pretty cushy.
Yeah, you take a plane designed for 126 seats and put in 54. That creates a luxurious plane ride, man.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
A big group substitution here for the Clippers. LeBron's checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Kevin Love. Chris Bosh is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Smooth subbed in for Jordan. And Chicago also making a switch. Simpkins checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Now, here's Kerr. Defense is right there, and that one's good.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy. Some fantastic numbers here for Smooth. He has 14 points and 4 steals. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's hard to find words to describe it.
He's off on the second. The Bulls leading by 16. The closer passes to Kukoc. Griffin with the steal. Moving it up. Here's Smooth. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Tell you what, this is one area where they really thrived here today, the transition game.
Yeah, and I think they need to look for even more of those quick hitting opportunities.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Here's the closer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Tell you what, to be successful, this team needs his scoring, and they're really counting on him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
On defense, the Bulls, their biggest lead of the game was 21.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Clippers, Larry Bird.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
From deep, and the Bulls, another 3.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Nails the runner.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the closer. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 18. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for James. Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Paul in for Larry Bird. Pippen's checked in for Chicago. Pippen with the steal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the closer. Another one falls for Chicago.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Clippers trail by 20. It's tipped. Jordan, he's open. And he gets it to go from the corner.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
That free throw, no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Smooth passes to Paul. Into Jordan. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well done finishing that one off.
Jordan's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's the closer. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Over to the wing. The 3 from Bosch. And another 3 for the Clippers.
An unusual skill set for a big man. A long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to the closer. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Smooth passes to Paul. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Good.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. Just threes raining in from everywhere.
Yeah, work that perimeter, work it good, and they might as well milk it while they're hot.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K.
An 8th-game night in the NBA, getting you caught up with a daily zap on NBA.com. The Cavs and Sixers. Cavs on their longest win streak since rattling off 13 back